Good morning and welcome to Ellen's Crochet channel. Today is Thursday, July 3rd, 2025. Tomorrow's the 4th and all the summer festivities begin here in the United States. But I'm going to say good morning with my fall mug. Yes, that's a beautiful pumpkin on there. Because I'm ready. I'm ready to start making some fall items. Yeah, I've made many wearables. You know, at first I was thinking about what did you make, this spring? And then I actually realized how many wearables I did make for summer, and I thought, I think that's enough for now. So here's to, before you know it, summer, we don't want to think about it, will be over and we'll be welcoming fall. And I think it's time for me personally to start prepping for when the cool weather comes. You know, I like to make things a season ahead, so when the season's here, I can enjoy wearing them. So here's to a new season. So, okay, speaking of seasons, I've been doing, and many others, the Year of Dishloths with Laura at Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. Okay, and this is 52 designs to celebrate all 4 seasons. So there's 52 washcloths. We have 1 more left in the summer season, and I believe there's 9 for fall. So in 10 weeks, friends, we would have completed this whole book. That went so quickly. I will say 95% of them so far I have loved. The patterns, you know, the way the dishcloths came out, washcloths, however you want to use them. This week, friends, not so much. And I think that most that participate will agree this week has not been a good one. This pattern was the bayberry. And I will tell you, when I first saw this washcloth, I was waiting, hoping that Laura would pick this one this week. Oh, next week maybe she'll do the bayberry. She picks them out of a little cup. Well, once I started the pattern, I was like, oh, okay, and I know how to read a pattern, and I can crochet. I think I frogged it 4 times and finally said, we're done. It's just not gonna happen. This is as far as I got. And I will put a picture of what I sent Laura for the slideshow. But yeah, so I got a strip, a few bobbles, and I said, no, I am not, I'm done. I'm done with this washcloth. Yeah, the pattern was not user-friendly, let's say that. Not for me. Some have finished it and chose beautiful colors, but that was enough energy. I wasn't enjoying it, and I was done, ready to move on to next week's. And if you're interested in seeing, go watch Laura Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. And again, I cannot believe we only have 1 more week to the summer season, and we'll be doing fall. And I'm kind of looking forward to fall. So, yes, I will put a link below to Laura's channel. So this is going to be just a wrap up. What did Ellen make for summer wearables this year? Some of the wearables that I make I do not have because I've gifted them. A few tops I gave to my daughter. I made a shawl I gave away. I gifted, I should say. Actually, I think 2 shawls I've gifted. So what do I have left for things that I made that I'm going to keep myself? This top that I made with Expression Fiber Arts Aurora DK, and this is my own pattern. Just your basic shell, 2 pieces. You pieced, just pieced them together. There were no sleeves, just a cap, because in the spring I basically wore this often under a denim jacket, and this kept me, you know, when it was cool in the beginning of spring, with a denim jacket, it was perfect. So on a weekend, and now that I'm thinking about it, I may, because I could wear this in the fall if I put a little sleeve on it, you know, still a work. But, and I absolutely love this yarn. Expression Fiber Arts Aurora DK. Love it. The colors were Peaceful Mind and Hopeful Journey. So it's a beautiful buttery yellow and a sage green. Yeah, so yeah, my camera's picking it up pretty well. What else did I make? Okay, so I made this top. This is, I called my Teardrop Sweater. And again, this was no pattern. It was just, it's just the basic V-stitch. And when I went to do the collar, it just worked up like in a teardrop. Just so happened when I was joining it, and I thought it came pretty good. Originally it was going to be a V-neck, but it turned into a teardrop. This here I made with the Big Twist sturdy cotton. I no longer have any more of this color, but this is a it's a cotton acrylic, 50% cotton, 50% acrylic, and number 4 weight. And as I've said before, that, you know, Big Twist Joanne was calling it sturdy cotton. It's beautiful. It's very wearable, very soft. It is not a kitchen cotton. I actually washed this and actually threw it in the dryer on fluff. So very, you know, it came out beautiful in the wash, and hopefully they'll bring this back. Although I do have a lot of it because I got such a great deal on it. So that was number 2. And then I made, oh, hold please, the yarn. Okay, so then I made this here, which was a granny stitch summer wearable top. And I did put this was basically my own neckline, and but the pattern was the basic granny stitch top from Crystal Bagaudet. I think it was her Easy Summer Wear or something top. And I'm going to make this again, and I'm actually going to make something like this for the fall in a fall color, and I'm going to put a longer sleeve, because as I've said, you can make it your own. And this is beautiful yarn. Once again, this is Big Twist, another yarn that we may not be able to get. This was called Baby Bunny, which is a it's 65% polyester and 35% viscose, which I believe is kind of like a rayon. Yeah, and it's a number 1 super fine. So this was a very fine yarn, but it worked up beautifully, very quickly, and made a beautiful fabric. And I love this color. It was Berry Patch Stripe, but yeah. So this is one of my favorites so far for this year. I've worn that several times. My next wearable was my beautiful purple top, and this was a Bagaudet pattern. I forget what the name of it is, but I will put a link below to any of the patterns that I have. And I put the sleeve is between a half and a short sleeve. And this yarn was 100% superwash, and it's the Manos del Uruguay Sammy, and the color is Peonies. Beautiful top. So this is my peony top. That's what I called it. Okay, and yeah, I just love this. I actually haven't worn it yet, as you can see. I still have a little tail to sew in, but yeah, it's beautiful. I love this, and it's actually, and as I found a tank to go underneath it, which was perfect. Okay, so the last item I made, and I finished this last week, was a summer cardigan to go with an outfit for, you know, when you wear a tank underneath and you go to a restaurant, you want something to cover your shoulders. You know, it's always freezing in restaurants, and I don't like to eat and be in the cold. So, you know, you want to be comfortable and enjoy yourself. So this I made with the loops and threads. I don't have any more. I think there was just a little bit left. And this is in these, they're silky, soft and silky, which is very similar to the Trubu. Okay, it's 100% bamboo. So it's very similar to the Lion Brand Trubu. It's the same weight, which is a number 3 fine. And you know, anybody that has worked with it, you will see it is very fine. It's saying a 3, but I say it's really on a 2. It's very thin. So this is lovely, very drapey. This was in a Tipsy stitch. And so I called this my Tipsy Cardigan. And this will be getting a lot of wear, especially even going into fall. So yeah, this will certainly be worn a lot this summer when you know you go out and you need just a little something, and into fall. Yeah, so I love all the makes I made for this summer season, and I'm ready to move on to fall. So tell me, friends, in the comments below, are you ready to move on to some fall items? I think I am. Looking behind me, I have a lot of fall colors to start working with. I think I'm going to be working on some shawls and wraps for gifting this upcoming holiday season. It's time to prep. Everybody's celebrating Christmas in July. So yeah, I'm going to be starting my Christmas in July, making some giftables so I won't be, come November, be like, oh my God, I have to make this, I have to make that. I'm going to try and be proactive this year and start making them sooner. Okay, friends. Well, here's to a happy 4th of July. Friends, be safe if you're going to fireworks, if you're doing fireworks. Safety first before, you know, if you can, if your town has fireworks, go watch them, let them do it. They're the professionals, and they know what they're doing. Personally, I like to sit home and watch the Macy's fireworks, and my neighbors, it's always lit up around here. But and we will also be celebrating a birthday, one of my children's birthday, yeah, born on the 4th of July. But yeah, so the 4th of July is always a big celebration. So stay safe, friends. Enjoy it. It's a long weekend, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye now.